Oh my god, it's recording. I figured it out. I need to put in the directions first. I feel like I need food, like an actual meal. All I have are snacks. You know what? Actually, we'll decide that later. So as you can tell by the title, we're on a road trip right now. Your girl got her car paid off and we're taking it back. And this is gonna be fun. We've got 4.5 hours ahead of us. So here we go. Also, I cut my hair. Before anybody says anything about it, yes, I did in fact cut my hair. I did that like 2 hours ago. Well, 3 hours ago. I went to my grandpa's house earlier to make sure that everything on my car was okay. Actually, I went really early this morning and there were some other things that we found out that we needed to fix. So I was there for hours, but everything is good now. We got some new brake pads. We've got some new lug nuts because I was evidently missing some, which is not good. I'm pretty sure that that happened whenever I got my tires changed last year and I just didn't check that. But now we're all good there. We also had to change out my air carbon filter. Just filled up the gas tank. I mean, if this is correct, I could get there on a full tank of gas. Right now it is 6:17. My estimated time of arrival is 10:46. We got a long journey ahead of us. I was thinking of stopping at Wally's. I was also planning to leave by like 4. That did not happen because, again, I was at my grandpa's for a lot longer. Oh, the whole point of me telling you that was Pam is my grandpa's wife. She's the one that usually does my hair. And I was sitting there watching an old video with my hair shorter and I was like, do I cut it? I've been debating with myself for months whether or not I should cut it. And at that moment in time, it was just pissing me off. And I said, you know what? We're just gonna do it while we're here. Yes, absolutely. It took like 30 minutes. We only cut 2 inches off, but I already feel so much better. Anyway, this camera, I'm still figuring out settings. I'm still figuring out how to use it. I've been running around like no other ever since I got to St. Louis, so I haven't actually had time to sit down with it. But as you guys saw from the video that I posted whenever I got it, it zooms in really, really far whenever you hit record for some reason, which is so weird to me. I just figured out what setting I needed to turn off for that, and now we've got like the wide angle, which is what I really wanted for this road trip, because since I've been recording in the car, we'll just put it at, it was not cute. I'm pretty sure a couple of those clips you guys will see. We figured it out and everything is perfect. From Chicago to St. Louis, it's a pretty easy trip. I've done it a couple times. Well, I've done the trip from Chicago to St. Louis a lot, but I mean driving. I've only done it twice, 3 times technically. It's really not that bad, in my opinion. It's very flat. A lot of it is just like one big highway. The only issue that I have with it is I know that it's going to get very boring, and I also know the past few nights I have not slept that well. I force myself to like sleep in, but at the same time I've been waking up multiple times throughout the night and it's been really annoying. Got our comfy clothes on, got a couple of things to snack on, but honestly all I've eaten today are snacks. I have not had an actual meal, so I'll probably stop for food at some point. Might stop at Wally's. I might just have to stop at Wally's. It'll be fun and it'll add content. Might get there a little bit later than what it says, but if I'm gonna make stops anyways, I might as well stop at Wally's, right? I'm gonna stop rambling now. I'll update you guys after like an hour or something. It's now 7:35. I've listened to the entire Justice album by Justin Bieber and a few other songs from random albums. I'm doing fine. I do have to pee though, so we're gonna have to make a stop here pretty soon. I think I'm just gonna get off at like the next exit. I did in fact add Wally's as a stop on the way there. It says that we're gonna get there around like 9:30ish. I definitely cannot wait that long to pee, so there's gonna be another stop. So far we're doing great. I know that there's gonna be a point where, well, actually I don't even want to say that because there might not be, but usually there's a point where like I get really sick of listening to music and I'm gonna have to pick a podcast or something. Ebony did recommend that I listen to the audiobook of Hunting Adeline because I've not read that yet, but we'll see. I wish there was something more interesting to show, but I'm basically in the middle of nowhere, so there's not really much to show. That's about it. That's my little update. A little over an hour in. Actually, technically longer than that. I stopped at the gas station before, so I left my grandparents around 5:30, and then I was trying to fix the camera setting, so then that took forever, but we got it figured out. I'll be back later. First stop, Circle K. I am not gonna lie to you. I did in fact have to take my shoe off because my foot was itching so bad. It was my left shoe. It wasn't the foot I was using to drive. Probably be good for me to get out and stretch my legs a little bit.
This was another instance where I hit the slow-mo and didn't know it, but I'm basically just saying that I need an actual meal and I'm trying to decide where to get food.
I have decided on Panera because Panera has a drive-thru. Also, I just did an entire trip to St. Louis and did not go to Panera one time. I didn't go to Panera, I didn't go to Emo, none of that. Oh, hello. Oh, we're right here. here. That was really fast. Okay, I'm ready.
What can I get for you?
Can I do the tuna salad sandwich?
Is that it for you?
Yes, please.
Chips, apple, or baguette with that?
Apple, please.
That'll be 10.74 window.
All right, thank you. I cannot tell you the last time I had a tuna salad sandwich from Panera, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. I have not had very much protein today, and I think that that's why I just don't feel satisfied at all. I think for breakfast I had a banana with some mixed nuts, and then I had homemade trail mix that is just mixed nuts, dried cranberries, and some dried dates. No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I had a decent amount of that. Oh no, I had a smoothie. I had a fruit smoothie. It was a little homemade fruit smoothie. You know, that's all I've eaten today. Have I eaten enough? Yes. The variety's not there though. You know, like I just don't, it didn't satisfy me the way that it should have. I genuinely think it's because of lack of protein. I know that, you know, mixed nuts are a pretty good source of protein, especially if you don't eat meat, but just not the same. This is gonna be so fun. Now that I have a car tripod, oh, you guys are gonna get so sick of me. I'm never gonna shut up.
Have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Let's put in the direction. I'm still gonna go to Wally. Anyway, this is a big sandwich. No, we're not gonna open this yet. We're gonna wait until we're back on the highway. Don't do what I do. I hate like holding my phone up like this while I'm driving because it looks like I'm, you know, texting or something. I'm not. I'm just doing it for direction. This way? Yes. What am I getting on? North? This way? Yes. Turning here. We're yielding. I don't care. You're stopping. I'm going. Nobody died, so we're fine. I promise I'm a good driver. Please tell me they cut that in half. If it's not cut in half, we're gonna have an issue. I could edit this and record this to where I cut out all of the moments where I'm like not eating behind the wheel or something, but that's just not reality. I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god. Now we're not gonna get to Wally's until like 9:45. Good news is the sandwich is in fact cut in half. This was not a good idea. I always forget how messy tuna salad is. It's good though. It's gonna get all over me. It is what it is. Oh, there was a crash. Why did I do this to myself? Well, at least now I can take a bite of my sandwich. That's all I needed. Oh my god, I have hot sauce. I bought hot sauce for my grandparents' house while I was staying there this past week, and they're not gonna eat it, so they sent me home with it, and it's literally sitting in my passenger seat. Might have to pull that out. We're through the traffic now. We're good. I'm gonna keep driving. I'll update later. We have hit our second traffic jam. I did eat my sandwich. It was what I needed. I think that's the first tuna salad sandwich I've had from Panera in probably like at least 2.5 years. There's some lane closures here, so it's a great time. Just surrounded by semi-trucks. These damn things give me so much anxiety. And I'm pretty sure I have to get over. Holy crap. No, there's a whole line of them. There's like 17 in a row. This is fun. This is very fun. Can I get over? Thank you. We're gonna be sandwiched in between two semis, but you know what? I think I need to get over anyway, so it's just easier if I do it now. I don't know when the next time an opening is gonna be here. My car is a disaster. There's stuff thrown everywhere. I did in fact get the hot sauce. I wasn't able to put very much on, you know, because it's safety, but it was good. I wish I had sriracha though. You can get over. I'll be nice. I'll be back. We've made it to Wally's. I'm so excited. I'll put the glasses on. It's a good thing we made it because I have to pee. So let's go inside.
Yeah, the entire trip to Wally's was also in slow-mo. Don't worry, after this vlog, I figured out how to fix that. I was able to speed it up to where it matched the correct timing. Basically, what I'm doing here is just grabbing snacks for all of my friends. And I freaked out whenever I found the Chico sticks because I knew that I was going to be Dez's favorite person. Of course, we had to stop at the Celsius section. Picked up 2 of the Galaxy Vibe because why not? Also found a Celsius fridge and was explaining how I really want one in my apartment. And if you've never been to a Wally's before, this is kind of what it looks like. It's just a really, really big gas station.
Okay, I'm at the point I can see the city skyline, but I still have like 20 minutes until I'm home, which is not that long. Yes, I'm driving with my leg up. I'm starting to get a little tired. There's a few things I need to talk about. First of all, I have so many people in St. Louis that were like, I would much rather take the train. Drive is horrible. No, it's not. This is the best trip back to Chicago that I've ever had. Also, if my voice is kind of gone, I was just singing and like belting because that's what I do. It's like my form of therapy at this point. This drive has been so fun. I did not get bored like I thought I would. Honestly, had a great time. I thought it would get scary at some point because I'm driving at night. Now I'm more in like civilization, but even whenever I was on the highway and there wasn't much around me, I thought that it would get scarier at that point, and I was not scared ever. I just had fun. Being able to control the temperature, blast my own music, just have a party with myself, like, I don't know, it was fun. I will not be ever taking the train again now that I have the option. Second of all, I am on 55. I think I'm still on 55. Yeah. When you get closer to Chicago, like the last 20-30 miles, the speed limit changes to 55. It goes from 70 to 55. And so I slowed down. I don't want to get a speeding ticket. I don't even speed, really. really. Like, yes, I go over the speed limit, but everybody does. I go over the speed limit to keep up with traffic. I'm not a crazy driver. So I slow down and I'm at like 70, which to me, like, that's fair enough. And I still have cars flying past me. They've got to be going at least 90. And you know, 1 or 2 cars doing that, fine. No, this is like every single car that passes me is flying by me, even semi. So that to me is just like, okay, these are city drivers. I know driving in the city is going to be quite an adjustment. I've driven in Chicago before, but it's been a minute and I didn't drive too much whenever I did have my car here last time. Also, the amount of road work and construction that is going on is insane. Why is there something going on every like 3 miles? Anyway, I will be back home in about 15 minutes. I might stop at work and say hi. City looks beautiful. I missed it so much. I was only in St. Louis for 4 days, but the entire time, you can ask anybody that hung out with me, the entire time I was just like, I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back so bad. Maybe I would feel different if the drive was from Chicago to St. Louis, but because it's from St. Louis to Chicago and I'm going back to what I consider home, I didn't think it was that bad. My shoulder is killing me. I'll come back in like 10 minutes or something.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances?
Am I in the right lane? If I'm not, I'll figure it out, but can I go straight here? I don't know. Yes, I can. Am I turning here? My watch is going crazy. I think somebody just texted me too. First time driving in the city. Well, in over a year, I guess I should say. It's having me turn onto a street that I know so well. Absolutely. Yes, we're home. Feels so good to be back. I don't need this anymore. Let's go to my job because that's what I'm close to right now. I gotta text Olivia. Come out front. We are home. I know I can park here. I just parked my car. Everything works. The key card worked. Whenever I scanned it, it came up with my name and said, "Hi, Plumber." So I was like, oh my god, it's official. We're in Chicago. We're here. We're in the parking spot. It feels great. Now that I'm here, I'm tired. I need to go home. My SD card ran out of memory. That's why it stopped recording. But we made it. We're back in Chicago. I don't know if I'm gonna go on Lakeshore Drive tonight. I think I just need to go home. Olivia saw it. She was the first person to see it. I'm gonna start packing up my stuff and I'll end the vlog in a minute. It's a couple weeks later and I just obviously took a shower. The hair is air drying right now. First thing I did whenever I woke up this morning is hopped in the shower, and then I've been editing ever since so that I can get this video up today. I'm ending the vlog because I was way too tired to do that at the moment. I don't drive that much. I will say I'm probably driving a little bit more now than I will end up driving over time, just because it's still in like the early stages. You know, I'm still like really excited about having my car, but I will say it is also nice to have the option to drive different places. For example, like the other day I went to Whole Foods because there's a Whole Foods that has a free parking garage. Usually I don't like to go to Whole Foods because if I buy a bunch of stuff then I have to carry it all back, which I don't mind walking. It's just sometimes it's a little bit annoying. But it's little things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's also just nice not having to try and deal with public transportation. I've rambled enough in this vlog, but I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.